Bruchim Aboim B'Shem Hashem. What a great zchus it is that throughout the entire world, on virtually every continent, we are all united learning the Torah of the Heilige Zera Shimshon. Our shir is given for a zchus in a refuah shalema for Malka Freda Bas Rochel, Tinuk ben Ruchama Brandel, Elishava Esther Bas Shifra Nechama, Sarah Bas Bina, Tinuk ben Shira Yehudas. Also for any of the members of the IDF that may be in need of a refuah shalema, and for the hostages, Yehi Ratzon, that they be released immediately back home, safe and sound. Any of the hostages that may be in need of a refuah shalema. And also for Besuras Tavas, for Sarah Edel, Bas Elisheva Miriam. Our shir begins. Re'ei karasi b'shem Betzalel ben Uri ben Chor l'matei Yehuda. The Talmud in Brachos teaches us something that is very interesting. We learn from this pasuk that one may only appoint a leader over a community if the community is consulted and they agree with the appointment. Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, "Do you think Betzalel is worthy for this avodah?" Moshe replied to Hashem, "Ribbana Shalom, if he is ra'oi before you, then he is certainly ra'oi before me." Nevertheless, Hashem said, "Go and ask Bnei Yisrael their opinion." Moshe Rabbeinu asked Bnei Yisrael whether they considered Betzalel suitable, and the Yidden answered, "If he is suitable in the eyes of Hashem and in your eyes, then he is certainly worthy in our eyes." In citing this Gemara, the Zera Baruch asks the most interesting question. The Talmud tells us here that Hashem consulted with Bnei Yisrael before appointing Betzalel, in accordance with the halacha, that one shouldn't appoint a leader over the community unless there is advanced consultation and agreement. However, it doesn't explain why Hashem had to consult with Moshe Rabbeinu individually. Secondly, Betzalel was only 13 years old at this point. We could say that because Hashem was appointing such a young boy, it was respectful to consult with the klal. The fact is, though, that it is also halacha that one may not paskin a halacha in front of their Rabbi, one from whom he has acquired most of his Torah. This is so even if the Rabbi doesn't mind and tells the individual that he could do so. Yet, the person is permitted to state the halacha in front of a Rebbe who is not considered his primary Rebbe. With this in mind, we can understand why Hashem had to consult Moshe Rabbeinu and also to consult Bnei Yisrael before appointing Betzalel. Moshe Rabbeinu was the primary teacher of all of Klal Yisrael, meaning that Betzalel would be unable to issue any halachic rulings because he would be doing so in the presence of Moshe Rabbeinu. So Hashem told him, Re'ei karasi b'shem Betzalel, I will fill him with Ruach Elokim, with Chachma, Ubisfuna Ubedas. I have filled him with wisdom, insight, and knowledge, meaning that Hashem had imbued Betzalel with Chachma Satorah, and Moshe Rabbeinu would no longer be his primary Rebbe. Now Betzalel could fill the position and also paskin halacha. Nevertheless, we see that Hashem also asked Moshe Rabbeinu for his haskama. A number of years ago, I attended a huge bar mitzvah reception at which the great tzaddik and Rosh Yeshiva, Rav Simcha Wasserman, was also in attendance. Rav Simcha was my Rebbe. When the Baal Simcha came over and asked me to speak, I politely told him that I would not be able to do so because my Rebbe, Rav Simcha Wasserman, was in attendance. I could not speak in his presence. The Baal Simcha accepted my answer, and I thought that was the end of it. About a minute later, I felt somebody tugging on my shoulder. I looked up and was shocked to see that it was Rav Simcha himself. I stood up. I said, Rabbi. He said, I heard from the Baal Simcha that you didn't want to speak because I'm here. However, you should know, if you will speak, I will have a lot of hana. Needless to say, without any further ado, I stood up and gave the drasha. Be'ezer Hashem Yisparach, we will continue with our shir in the Zera Shimshon. I wish everyone may umka deliver b'suros tavas, yeshuos v'nechamos.